On 15th July this year, the Makerere University administration stopped the 88th Guild elections following the death of Uganda Christian University student Michael Betungura Bewate. Bewate had gone to Makerere to canvass support for FDC's Justice to Kamshaba when he was stabbed to death during a scuffle between National Unity Platform and FDC supporters who were conducting campaigns ahead of the Guild elections. Following the incident, the University Council established a select committee led by Professor Helen Nambalirwa to review the students' leadership elections and the Guild activities. During a special meeting held on 19th August, the committee presented its findings, some of which included a weak regulatory framework for students' leadership, which is characterized by the absence of a governing statute for students' associations, high levels of external influence in students' electoral and other activities, including from political parties that promote divisions in students' activities, emergency of unregulated brigades and cabals within the students' body, such as Leo ni Leo, Sisi Wenyewe, Abakoto, New Kids on the Block, and Air Force One, some of which comprise of non-students of Makerere University, as well as reports that the electoral process had been compromised with allegations of pre-ticked ballot papers, adulterated nominal rolls, and forged identity cards to favor particular candidates.
With that work, the committee was able to provide a very useful recommendation, which, if successfully implemented, will result in an inclusive guild government which serves every student of the university.
In order to resolve some of the inadequacies pointed out in the report, the Council decided on a number of measures to strengthen the legal framework that guides guild activities in the university. These, among others, include the enactment of the Makerere University Students Guild Statute, which was approved by the Council on 19th August 2022, provision for reviewing the Students Guild Constitution by the students, commitment to prioritizing avenues for fostering intellectual engagement of students and staff, including public lectures and debates, as well as the approval of a defined roadmap towards the full restoration of the Students Guild. The approved roadmap towards restoring the Guild will first undertake the election of the Students' Constitutional Review Commission on the 27th of August 2022, followed by the commencement of the constitutional review process between 5th September and 5th October 2022, and finally the commencement of the electoral process of the 88th Students Leadership Guild on the 6th October 2022.
Also makes the Guild itself very inclusive. For example, it streamlines the mechanisms in which the halls and the colleges participate, not only in electing JRCs, but also in the election of the Electoral Commission, which presides over the elections.
However, some of the current student leaders have expressed dismay at the proposed amendments.
But then they are just saying they want to review the constitution. Which part of the constitution led to the killing of the student that you actually want to say article number 2 should be removed? So it is very fishy, and we've lived in a time where we don't trust each other.
When you have issues with it, you make your amendments clear to the Justice Minister. After making them clear, the Justice Minister must present this to the House, and then we can go on to make what? To make amendments.
They have now threatened to seek redress in the courts of law if the University Council proceeds with its plans.
So where it leaves us is a situation where it is either you do the right thing or nothing is actually going to happen. They're not going to form any committee.
So we're not against reviewing the Constitution, we are against the procedure. The procedure in the Constitution is very clear, and let us stick to that.
Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.